What are your values?
What are my values? Here's my value. You guys want you guys want some introspective, some a little spicy spice. A little spicy spice. So, the way I view streaming, it's like a race.
Don't mind
No,
me,
well, it's like more
JSUG
of a
donating
marathon because
before
a
you
race
remove
implies
the
there's like
button
a finish line.
forever. Sheesh. Also, thank you for entertaining my days.
No problem. Anyway, it's like a marathon streaming, and all the streamers are runners in this marathon, and everyone runs at different speed. Everyone runs really fast, or sometimes they take a while to rev up and then they just keep going. Sometimes they have a huge burst of speed and then they kind of slow down, right? For example, like any streamers who were popular in PUBG, like boom, they're zooming. But as PUBG died off, they're slowing down and slowing down and slowing down. Okay, there we go. So, streaming is a marathon, right? It's not just you stream for a month or you stream for a week. Streamers do this job for years, years and years and years and years. Um, so it's a marathon. You're gonna have moments where you sprint and moments where you're jogging, but you're constantly trying to move forward. Now, what's interesting about this particular marathon is that it's a competition almost. Like you can't help but compare numbers with your peers because like your success, it can be quantified as a number. How much viewers you have, how many followers you have on Instagram, how many likes you get on Twitter. Like there's a number to everything you do. So it's that number, right? These numbers, your YouTube numbers, your subscriber numbers, it's all quantified. So it's really easy to see like who's ahead, who's behind, who's picking up speed because you have data for all of those. So what's interesting about like the streaming race is that streamers can help each other, right? Like when a big streamer collabs with a small streamer, it's like them helping them like move up in the marathon, right? Like helping them pick up speed. And there are some streamers who look straight forward, who only cares about what's ahead. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna play with this streamer who's ahead of me, right? And then maybe I can get ahead a little bit. And when they reach a level, it's like, okay, who are the next streamers ahead of me? All right, it's this guy, it's this girl. Let me hit them up. Let me play with them, and they get ahead. Okay, what game are there streamers ahead of me playing? Right? They're playing. Oh, this game. This game is the meta right now. I need to get into this lobby. I need to get into like this circle. And that's just how streaming works, right? Some people just look straight ahead. And you know, I like when I see people struggling, I don't give a shit. There's a lot of 5 viewer Andy. Like, if I look back, it's like, oh my god, it's an entire stampede of streamers with less than 10 viewers. Like, like a zombie horde all the way in the back. But I'm not like, hey, you guys need help? Y'all struggling here? Oh, come on. I don't. It's like you can't help everyone. But when I see like people in my friend group like trying to stream or trying to like catch up, right? Like I I wanna help. This is really like self tooting my own horn, but it's also my philosophy on streaming. Um, I feel like if all you do is look ahead, you don't know when your friends are struggling or when your friends are left behind. And that's what I try to teach like the people in my life. It's like if all you do is care about looking on ahead and like the next thing, like only looking at people who can serve you in some way, or only looking at content that, involves big big opportunities, right? You're not gonna be aware when, you know, someone you maybe care about is lagging behind. What really sucks is sometimes like I will look back and I'll see like someone who is like lagging behind, right? Like someone who's not getting as much views or who wants to like start running the marathon, but they don't know how and they need someone to like help them. And I would do that. But sometimes, and I know people are gonna be like, CSI, who's he talking about? But this everything I'm talking about is general applications. Feelings I felt across multiple situations. But sometimes, like I'd be like, hey, you're kind of struggling. You know what? Let's keep up. Let's run together. You want to play my Among Us lobby? You doing okay, buddy? And then like they would, start running. Their speed picks up. They get more viewers. And then I'd spray someone's head, right? Because I'm one of the faster runners. And then when I look back, and they're doing great, but what I notice is this motherfucker ain't looking back to see the friends they left behind. This guy is like, peace out, old friends. I got new friends ahead of me. And when I see that, I'm like, you fucker. If I had your attitude, your ass would be sitting on the front sidelines. But then I would also, there are occasions where like I would help someone and I see them and they're hosting small streamers. They're hosting their friends from like years ago and shouting them out. Like they're like delaying their own race now that they're running faster to help the people that are behind them, the old friends, people who supported them. And that warms my heart. That is like, I made the right decision. But you never know what happens to a person when they become popular. One thing I've learned from being in the scene is you never know how someone's going to turn out once they get some power, some clout. It's a very scary thing. Because if you guys have followed my career over these last 5 years, you will notice that a lot of people, wait, not a lot strong word. There are people who I've stuck my neck out for who go on to do great things, be good people. But there are also people who I've stuck my neck out for really fuck up, like do something shitty. And that sucks, right? That really sucks. How do I get on this? Oh yeah, principles. So people love to talk about. People love hearing streamer dynamics. I like how people are trying to say names, but like this is across years and years of experience. And it's weird that people are saying names of people that I still regularly interact with. Because if they're the kind of guy that I don't like, I just don't play with them. But that's the extreme, right? Everyone, like the majority of people, lie somewhere in the center, where some people are just a little more like the industry average is to look out for yourself. Anyone who looks out for themselves, who are a little selfish with their streaming life, that's normal. That is industry average. Because I think to be a really successful streamer, you have to be a little conniving. Is that the word? No, conniving sounds kind of mean. Analytical. Self-serving. These are all negative words. I don't want to use negative words, but analytical. There we go. Let's say analytical. And the majority of people I know like have small elements of that. But if it's too much, then I just don't play with them. If there's someone who I feel like is very, very conniving, I just don't play games with them.